Gary. Well, actually, I'm Aunt Gary. Well, that's what everybody calls me anyway. Aunt Gary. Now, what kind of name is that? You know I'm a woman, and they call me Aunt Gary. What the hell kind of name is Gary for a woman? My mother must have been high on drugs when she named me Gary. All right, well, anyway, the point of this video was to get on here and tell you who I am. Well, there. That's who I am. I'm Aunt Gary. I'm going to make y'all sit here and stare at this blurry box because I ain't got nothing else to show you. I don't want you to see my face. I don't want you to see my house. I don't want y'all to see nothing at all. I ain't got nothing to show you. You want to see traveling? Well, you just best go find some other traveling show. You want to see pictures of flowers and pretty little dainty things? Well, you just better go find yourself another channel. You want to know about the world's best information? Well, you're not going to find it here. No, sir. Not at all. No way. There's no way on this planet you're going to find that here. No. You want to know about anything? You ain't going to know about it here. You want to know something? Look it up on Google. You got a question? Ask Google. If Google can't tell you, then look it up on Yahoo. Does anybody ever use Yahoo these days? I hear Bing is still around. Maybe they can answer your damn questions, because I ain't gonna. I ain't doing it. You ain't gonna catch me doing nothing at all except for giving you a hard time. See, I'm Aunt Gary, and I'm privileged. I'm privileged. Yep, that's right. I said it. I'm privileged. There. What do you think of me now? Ask me if I care what you think of me now. I don't care. I want everybody to just sit there and stare at this blurry box. Now, you may not know that it's a box, but I know it's a box, and I'm telling you it's a box. So there. Now, you want to know that it's a box for sure? I just told you. It's a box. You don't believe me? Well, then go on a scavenger hunt and see if you can find boxes that look like this. When you find one, you can come back and leave it in the comment section about what kind of box it is and where you found it at. How's that? Okay? But until then, you're just going to have to take my word for it. It's a box. And you're going to have to stare at it. And that's just all there is to it. Because I ain't going to show you nothing else. You're just going to have to sit here and stare at this box and listen to me rattle on and on and on and on and on, because that's all that I do is rattle on. I never shut up. I'm never quiet. All I do is talk, and I do nothing but bitch about everything and everybody all the time. Now, I got this dog staring at me. His dog thinks I'm crazy. It does. It's my son Lucille's dog. Yes, that's right. I don't know what the hell's wrong with us. My mother named me Gary, and I named my son Lucille. Now, what do you think about that stuff, huh? All right, so we got My son, Lucille, he has this dog, and it does nothing but sit here and stare at me all day long. It stares at me, and you can just tell that it's got this question in its mind, and it can't ask the question. But it just stares at me. It's really weird. Do you ever see that show? What's that show? Frasier? You know, with that little Jack Russell, and how that dog sits there and stares at him all the time. Well, this dog sit here and stares at me worse than that little Jack Russell stares at that man. Because I guess I'm home all the time, see. Being in my wheelchair and all. Well, I'm not in a wheelchair, but you know, it's funny. Okay. It's maybe not funny. I don't know. Maybe kind of is when I get old. Maybe my son Lucille pushed my ass down a flight of stairs in a wheelchair. My mama used to say that to me all the time. When I get old and I'm going to be crippled and in a wheelchair, my kids are going to push me down a flight of stairs because that's going to be my payback for naming them the way that I did. Well, she never got old and crippled. So she never got put in a wheelchair. Damn it. No, Mama got hit by a train. She got hit by a damn train. She did. She got hit by a damn train. Okay, well, maybe. All right, anyway, this damn dog's sitting here staring at me. You just know it wishes it could pick up the phone and call somebody. Yeah, it just wants to call someone and say, come get this crazy lunatic out of my life. She done named my owner Lucille. And my owner named me Budweiser. Yep, that's right. That's right. He went and named his dog Budweiser. And sometimes when he gets high on that weed stuff, that wacky weed, he calls the dog. You ready for this? Are you ready? He gets high and he calls the dog Milwaukee instead of Budweiser. Then the dog sits there and stares at him like he's a fucking fool. Oh, excuse my language. I know I shouldn't say things like that. Now, there might be kids out there listening to me. Parents, you might not want to let your kids, your youngins, listen to me, because sometimes I slip up and drop the F-bomb. And when I do that, sometimes I just get carried away. I can't help myself. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I am. You know, my mama was just as crazy as she could be. She was a fucking lunatic. She was. Yep, if that train hadn't hit her, something else would have. A meteorite would have come down out of the sky and landed right on top of her. She cursed all of us. She cursed us all. She did. She cursed all of us. Sure did. She cursed every single one of us. Every one of us. Oh, it's so sad. I'm not going to talk about Mama no more today. I miss that old fool. All right. Well, why does this dog keep staring at me? Can anybody tell me why this dog stares at me? If anybody has any idea, can you please just leave it in the comment section? Can you tell me what I can do to make this dog stop staring at me? Maybe I'll just lock her up in another room or something. Tell Lucille to find her another home. I don't know, but I don't think this dog likes me too much. She just looks over here at me and she just stares and stares and stares and stares and stares at me. And just, it gets me the feeling like maybe she wishes she was Chucky or something, but she doesn't have opposable thumbs, and thank God for it, because I think if she had opposable thumbs, I don't think I'd wake up one morning, I think I wouldn't wake up. Yep, I don't think I'd wake up again. I just live to wake up in the morning, Don't we all just live to wake up the next morning? We go to bed praying that we'll wake up the next morning. Who the hell goes to bed wishing that they won't wake up the next morning? Raise your hand if that's what you wish for. Not me. I always go to bed expecting to wake up the next morning. But this dog, I tell you, she makes me think that she wants to kill me. I think if she had opposable thumbs and she'd get a knife and just stab me to death in my sleep. I don't know what her problem is, but she just sits there, stares and stares and stares at me like she's crazy. This dog is crazy. She is. I don't know what's wrong with this dog. She's a little bitty, teeny tiny toy poodle. She is. She's a toy poodle named Budweiser. And when my son gets high on that wacky weed, he messes up and calls her Milwaukee. Can you believe that? I can't believe Lucille goes and does things like that. All right, well, that's all I got to say for today. We are 12 minutes into this conversation and ain't nobody talking back to me, so I'm just going to get off here. Oh, that's right. We're not live, are we? I guess it helps if we're live. Then maybe one of these days if we go live, maybe somebody will talk back. I don't know. All right, then. Well, whatever. I guess I'm just going to get off here. Y'all have a good day. Goodbye.